Hey guys, gals, doing another video on the CB450 rebuild, this time tackling the rust and varnish removal of the gas tank that came on the original tank. As you can tell, this thing sat for ages. There's about 1.5 to 2 inches of varnish there sitting at the bottom. This was a two-parter, so I initially only hit it with vinegar and it did a good job with the rust removal, but the varnish itself did not go so well. So I ended up having to go back and do it again, essentially this whole process. But this is the initial process of using vinegar only. Ended up using 2 rounds of vinegar, 2 days apiece. Here you can tell, did get a lot of gunk and grime out of there. Pretty gnarly in there. Actually, yeah, you can't really see in the shop. There's a ton of varnish still there in the corners that I wasn't able to get to with the vinegar. Here, yeah, don't pour baking soda mixture into vinegar. Lesson learned. No, I knew that. Just not paying attention. A little science project there. Yeah, so first round didn't get that varnish. Here's second round. So acetone. Use acetone and let it sit for a couple days in those at the bottom of the tank, and it did an excellent job. Wasn't getting flow out of the 2 exit tubes. And after I did this, I was at the point of almost giving up on this thing. I tried a lot of different things to get those tubes cleared up. But the acetone was able to break down and liquefy it and allow it to clear out. So thankful for that. Actually this is round 2. Actually have 2 tanks that came with the bike. This was a replacement. So I'm actually doing the vinegar treatment on both of them this go around. Just kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Another mistake I made, I hit it with WD-40, but it didn't do a good job sealing, obviously. So there's another round of rust removal in general anyways. Kind of the same process here. Use vinegar, let it sit a couple days for round 1, and then filtered the vinegar out, gave it a few good shakes, and hit it with vinegar for another day or 2. Here is the first round, or excuse me, second round. As you can see, it's pretty clear, and it's cleared up a bit inside the tank. Quick note, I used some silicone plug holes. They're actually used for powder coating, but I use them to plug the holes both at the petcock and the 2 exit holes that connect to the fuel lines, and it worked great. Here doing final flush. As you can tell, there's still a good amount of rust that came out, thankfully. Now just doing a really quick flush with the water hose. Here I'm moving really fast. Flash rust is a major concern. So all of this process was done simultaneously. I think you'll actually see me running through the yard. Maybe, maybe not. I don't remember. But yeah, so doing a flush here and then using a baking powder mixture to neutralize that acid. Oh, running through the yard. Go, 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 go. Trying to get this dried out as quickly as possible. So hitting it with the hair dryer to dry it out as much as I can before that flash rust sets in. And then finally going to hit it with mystery oil this time. WD-40 obviously didn't do the trick. I don't know if I didn't use enough or it was the WD-40 itself, but read good things about this process. So poured about 10 ounces in there and swished it around, made sure it got everywhere on the interior of the tank to hopefully coat that and protect it from the rust in the future, since it's going to be sitting while I build. Here you're going to see the before shot, a little reminder of what we started with, and then an after shot. So all things considered, I'm pretty happy with the final results. I wasn't sure this was even savable, and it's holding liquid, and definitely gonna have to run a fuel filter on it. But another original part saved. Thanks for watching, guys.